What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking on the new revamped BARDOCK, Team BARDOCK squad, kind of like their event for the free-to-play units where you can grind them up and have like a full Team BARDOCK squad. So before we hop in, I'm actually going to swap over here to the website here. So here is the event itself. It did get a revamp. So we're going to be, there's 6 stages here. So you fight Borgos, Tora, Fasha, Bardock, and Shugesh. After you beat them, obviously you can get their own hidden potential orbs, and you can also farm up like copies of them while doing the missions. And then on top of that, in stage 6 here, if we actually go back a screen, stage 6, you can actually farm up EX skill orbs to put on these units. So before they had it to where you would like have to do the, I think you like did the level itself, or there was like a different event that you would do, and you used to get tickets for it, and then you would use those tickets to go into the Baba shop and get a chance at their their chests essentially, and you would open them up and you would get random skill orbs from there. Well, now you can just kind of farm them here, which is actually so much better. So massive W on this revamp already. So it does say here, stages 1 to 5, you can defeat the boss. The following character will join your party automatically. In addition, if you get a question mark, if you get on the question mark, you have a series of battles with the boss. And if you win, you get 2 characters to drop. Please note that if you use auto mode, you won't be able to stop on the question mark space. So we'll check it out. We'll go in here and we'll run all of these events and see how kind of see how they are. So they do have a lot of missions that are associated with this. You got to clear stage 1, clear stage 1 3 times, clear it 5 times, unlock all 4 paths of the units, Dokkan awaken them, get them to SA10, get them to 100%, and you just got to do that for like every single one of these units. You do it for Bardock, Fasha, Shugesh, Tora, Borgos, and then you got to clear stage 6 2 times, clear stage 6 4 times, clear it 6 times, 8 times, 10 times. Then you got to clear stage 6 with a character who is equipped with bronze skill orbs. You gotta clear it with a character who's got a silver skill orb. Do it with a gold skill orb. Recruit the following characters to your team. Perform all steps of the EZAs on them. So once you EZA all of the units, you get another copy of the LR Bardock. When you clear stage 6 one time, you get a copy of the Bardock. Perform 3 steps of EZA on a specific character. So if you do it on all 3 of these, you get another copy. Or sorry, if you do it on all 5 of them, you get another copy. Clear any stage under special conditions 60 times. Oh my god. Clear any stage with the following characters on your team 60 times. So you have to have the full Team BARDOCK squad. I mean, I guess you could just run like the skill orb event over and over if needed. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, is just to run the skill orb event over and over. And then clear Fighting Legend Goku. So this is the legendary Goku event. Clear it with 6 Team BARDOCK category characters on your team. So I'll actually do that as a separate video, where we'll run that event. But let's go ahead and hop back over here to the game. So there were a lot of missions that obviously were associated with this like revamp, and I kind of wasn't paying attention when I was grabbing a whole bunch of my missions that I completed, and I actually ended up taking a lot of these because my entire Bardock squad is already EZA'd, they're already awakened, SA'd, everything, so I ended up getting a lot of these missions done already. So we'll go back in, we'll run the events a couple times and, try to get a couple more of these missions cleared. So you do actually want to do this now because once the revamp happens, all of the stages get reset, as you can see. So all of them are 100% reset, so you'll be able to get stones again by doing them. And then on top of that, in your My Data page, it counts as another stage that's getting cleared. So definitely make sure you do that. I think it's going to be, you know, a great way to level up your like My Data profile. And then also at the same time, you can kind of you can get more stones and stuff like that. So we'll go down here. Is this Team Bardock? I think this is Team Bardock. Yeah, okay. So this is a Team Bardock squad. So we will run. Well, we'll run you as the leader, obviously. Well, actually, hold on. We'll just run you as the leader, and then we'll just bring every single EZA unit, just because we want to make sure that we get those missions done. So as you can see here, I actually have I went ahead and rainbowed Bardock already, and then I have an extra copy of him here, and then 4 copies of all the other units because I already, you know, grabbed all the missions and everything. So we'll just go ahead and hop in here. So obviously these are going to all count as clearing the stages. So if we go down this path, we'll fight him there, and if we go down that path, we'll get the question mark. So let's go down the question mark. Let's see how the fights are going to be. So 707. Okay. This is the boss battle. Okay. And obviously, you know, mission wise, you do have to use the full Team Bardock together, and you have to, you know, clear 60 stages with them. So you may as well just run this team when you're running this, and that way you can just get these missions done ASAP. Because 60 times is actually a lot. Like, you know, you might not think it's a lot, but after you run it 60 times, it actually is quite a bit. Now, granted, they did do it that way because if, you know, there are people who haven't farmed up the Bardock squad yet, so running these events over and over actually will help tremendously. And you'll actually get it done pretty quick, but if you already have them done and EZA'd and everything, then yeah, you know, 60 times is going to be a lot. But I think what I'll probably do is I'll go back, I'll rerun these events and get the like the SSR copies done and get them rainbowed as well. So yeah, so and with the power level bonus, obviously that kicked in, so we got an extra 2 copies of Borgos here. So massive W. And then obviously you get the hidden potential orbs here as well. So this is oh, and you got an awakening. Yeah, like the awakening metal form as well. And yeah, so you got to run each one of them up to what, 3 times, 5 times. I'll just go through like all of these just one time, and we'll just leave it at that. I mean, I'm not gonna make you guys have to sit here and watch every single one of these missions get completed. So let's go down the normal path. How much do you get? Do you get less, or do you actually get less? Okay, so if you go down the normal path, so you'll only fight one of these, I believe. So instead of having like 2 stages where you fight them, you only fight just like the first stage, but you get half the rewards. So that's actually, you know, it's pretty cool. Though, you know, granted, I'd probably just go down the path where you get double the rewards because you get it done twice as fast. So yeah, I'd say going down the question mark path is probably going to be your best bet every single time, just because you can get them done faster. I mean, yeah, if you only need like 1 copy of them, then you can just go down the 1 path, but I'd go down the 2 paths. It'd probably be the best way to do it. And then honestly, this is also a very good way to get like a free super attack fodder for, say, like Bardock and for Fascia, because you can, I mean, you have like the physical Fascia that drops, who's just named Fascia. So you can go down this way and you can farm this like 5 times and get, you know, 10 copies of the SSR and just feed it in for your free super attack 10. And the same thing for like the Bardock units. You can just do this over and over farm up all your Bardocks, get them all done, and not have to waste any of your Elder Kais or anything. So this is I would say that this is a very, very big W update. I really hope that they keep doing this for a lot of the older events. The other one that actually comes to mind right now, they did do a revamp for the Ginyu Force, or like the Ginyu Squad as well. We'll do that one in a separate video. Obviously, I'm not gonna make you guys watch the Ginyu Force on the Team Bardock video, so we'll make that a separate video itself. But the one video that kind of comes to mind, or not video, but the event that comes to mind, hopefully they revamp the Resurrection F, like the Frieza event, because they've never revamped it, and it's a very, very, very old event. And there's medals that you get there, so you can awaken a lot of the like SR summonable Friezas. It's like the SR summonable Friezas, and then it's really weird, but the Int Mecha Frieza that you get from like the Super Strike event, he awakens into a Golden Frieza as well. But the medals that you need to awaken those units is like, it's ridiculous with how many like medals you have to get. And the RNG is so terrible. There's no category boost. I mean, it's just like, it's such an awful event to get all of those like Golden Friezas awakened. And I don't know, like to be honest, it might be a while until they revamp it, or if they even honestly revamp it, because the event is so old. But you would think that they would want to at least like redo it to make people like play it again, right? Because the only time you can really do it is with keys. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there are these. So if I swap back over here real quick, so there's these like Golden Friezas right here. You have this one. So there's two of them for AGL. There's two of them for Tech. There's two of them for Int. There's 3 for STR, and there's 0 for Fizz. Why they did it that way, I don't think I'll ever understand. But these Golden Friezas are the ones I'm talking about, and these are the ones that you get from, like, so this Frieza awakens from this Frieza. This is a first form Frieza from a Bardock event. So he awakens into this Golden Frieza. Then you have, you know, this Golden Frieza right here, who awakens from this Golden Frieza, which was a banner unit that is not a banner unit anymore. So you can't even get this Golden Frieza anymore. And, you know, there's like so many of them. It's just so weird. Like it was the weirdest, I think the weirdest thing that they ever did. And I don't understand why they did it that way, but I mean, they must have had a idea, like they had to have had something in their head for why they were doing it that way. I don't know what it was, unfortunately, but they did it for a reason. But yeah, hopefully they revamp that event and make it much better. And other than that, I mean, hopefully they give us more like free-to-play squad units like this. Like, I think this is, you know, it's cool, especially for like beginner players. A lot of these teams will actually help you out pretty early on, you know, with like Dokkan events. Yeah, you can use a lot of them. I mean, honestly, you can beat any Dokkan event with this unit, or like with this entire squad. Same thing with like the Ginyu squad. Plus, they're really good for like the first stages of Battlefield, because you don't have to waste your good units on, you know, the super easy levels. But here we go. We'll go into this one right here. We'll see what kind of skill orbs we get, and then we will kind of call it there. What do we got? Okay, so we get a bronze orb right there. Do we actually get something from one of these guys as well? I assume we would. I assume you can land on the question mark, or you can land on the first step there, and then you get a skill orb. And then I'm guessing there should be another section, like another one where you can get, maybe it's a question mark in that second one. And it looks like we got a silver skill orb. So let's see what we ended up getting. Because these are all, I think these are going to be like categories or the character specific ones too. Are they? Actually, I don't know. Let me pull it up here. I don't know if it'll actually tell me. Stage 6. I don't think it's actually going to tell me. I think this is actually just Team Bardock. That's all it is just Team Bardock. Which that, if that's the case, that actually is very good. I'm gonna look it up and see if that actually is how they have it here. Team Bardock. So yeah, I think they are just Team Bardock exclusive. I'll run it another. I'll do another run on it just so we can see what else we can get. Okay, so we got a silver orb that time. Can we get a gold? Can we get like a really nice gold one? And now that we've beaten it, I mean, we can just auto run it now. And yeah, I think it should be fine. And you'll be able to just auto run everything. But yeah, I think that actually, now that I'm looking at it, I believe that they are actually just like character exclusive. So yeah, I mean, there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, consider hitting that like button. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.